In the last episode, WhyGuy summoned every guy on his solo ranked flex line, making the first move in the bottom lane to secure the first blood, and for the first time in this series, Papa became the source of a haha classic comedy when he possessed Lee Sin, reminding each and every one of us to like and subscribe. A fight in the enemy jungle unfolded with our protagonist going for the enemy backline, showing us how well designed Viego's passive is. It's like having a Freezanias and a Soraka ultimate every time you kill someone. Our protagonist eliminated his foes one by one, ending the slaughter on a quad kill like a true no. I'm not putting your comment in this episode. WhyGuy emerged victorious for 4 consecutive games with every guy on his side promoting 2 times, skipping gold 3, but then, it was all a distraction to direct Papa's attention on something far more important. All these games spent with Viego was to buy some time for the Diamond Popos to catch up to our protagonist, decaying his master rank back to Diamond. The Ruined King ruined WhyGuy as he entered a portal, leaving our protagonist devastated from this unexpected betrayal. No more distractions, says the Lord of Hydra. Going back to the main arc, WhyGuy summons his most trusted champion, someone who knows the feeling of being betrayed better than anyone, the Dagger of Hydra, Pike. Upon hearing Viego's betrayal, Papa's bestow friend offers his aid, together with the virtuoso to support him once again in the bottom lane. WhyGuy goes full-on anime protagonist this time, grinding his way to regain his former glory in Masters. A valiant effort of flashing forward to avoid Papa's phantom to try and eliminate Jin, but not going for the AD carry led to her demise. Coordinating with the virtuoso, WhyGuy unleashes his third weapon of disorder on Karma, disrupting her blood flow, menacing menopause, but she quickly recovered with her empowered W, sapping Jin's blood, making the virtuoso dizzy from the blood loss, accidentally shooting the turret that, you guessed it, led to his demise. That fight could have gone better for our protagonist if he didn't miss one hook, but what amazes me is that his teammates managed to place some question mark pings on Papa in the middle of the chase. Master tier mechanics at its finest, ladies and gentlemen. With the arrival of his best friend in the bottom lane, Jin noticed something off about Silas, quickly informing our protagonist, but having that bond of friendship after the past episodes, WhyGuy ignored the virtuoso's warning, but Jin insists sharing the bomb with Papa, basically telling him to wake up. But with their jungler in trouble, our protagonist tells Jin to stop with his unproven accusations and proceeds to aid their jungler. Jin opens the curtain to start his performance, But after seeing him perform, the virtuoso became the one who's suspicious in the eyes of our protagonist. Still, the virtuoso consistently points his finger on Silas for them having trouble in the bottom lane, but with 4 of his fingers pointing on him, the Lord of WhyGuy believes his best friend and decided to mute Jin so he can concentrate better on the game at hand. WhyGuy is forced out of the dragon pit after taking a lot of damage. Playing with caution as he preys on his enemies, he chases the fleeing dog only to be disappointed when his ultimate didn't go off for some reason, letting his frustrations out on the dragon instead as he smites the creature using his hook. It was supposed to be a good guy play of giving the kill to Jin despite his behavior this game, but it ended up a double kill for Kane, giving him enough gold for him to maybe buy a decent shirt, so I guess it's still a good guy WhyGuy play to please the monetization gods. Overwhelming with chromosomes after the last fight, WhyGuy sinks one more victim, gaining the confidence and the autism level needed to finally unleash his 4th weapon of disorder, Forgotten Dementia, eliminating the fleeing Kane, refunding the gold that he gave to deny him a decent shirt. Unfortunately, his adversaries managed to get the Baron without Papa knowing, making WhyGuy's team stumble upon the momentum that our protagonist created, making them less coordinated and eventually losing the most crucial fight of the game. With 3 of their enemies remaining and the Baron buff empowering their minions, WhyGuy had no choice but to gamble the fate of the game right here, right now, but of course, like any gamble, the result left our protagonist suffered a devastating defeat. WhyGuy sees a familiar looking ice cream wrapper hanging onto Silas's back pocket, and upon checking the damage dealt by each and every one of his friends, it is made clear to our protagonist that the virtuoso was telling the truth all along. WhyGuy's best friend always tries his best whether he's facing or fighting alongside our protagonist, but knowing the convincing powers of a single faker ice cream cone, it can change anyone for the better or worse. I'm afraid Papa can't trust anyone but Pike, reuniting with Silas, but on the opposing side this time together with the castrated one, our protagonist psychotically unleashes his anxiety that he's feeling towards his best friend using his first weapon of disorder, psychotic anxiety. While wearing his PsyOps suit, WhyGuy can easily detect if there's an invisible threat nearby. As they chase evil Mordecai's deep into enemy territory, WhyGuy makes a good guy play by giving Master Yi the kill, saving him simultaneously from getting one shot by the invisible clown. WhyGuy's support getting outplayed opened an opportunity for the enemy to take the Baron, but the Lord of Hydra would never let them do it for free, preparing a freshly sliced sashimi for his team. Mordecai, out of fear, conceals himself in the Death Realm, breathing on borrowed time. WhyGuy then sends him to a better realm filled with the color grey for a double kill. I guess Papa learned a thing or two after playing a couple of games in the jungle. Like I said earlier, outplayed. As his friends thicken the plot, WhyGuy goes for a solo assassination to hopefully buy some time and delay the enemy team's push. Though he failed on assassinating Nami, it appears that delaying the enemy team's attempt to siege is a success. WhyGuy's mid-laner died because of said things that initiated the enemy team to go for the Infernal Soul, trying his best to provide some vision in the pit. Gragas shows Kai'Sa why he's thicker than her in the plot combined. Even Gragas' fat armor melted in the face of their adversaries, taking Master Yi with him. Good thing they have another jungler in their team. Every guy thought that he distracted our protagonist by making him play jungle all this time, but what Diego didn't know is that he might have just taught the Lord of Hydra a very valuable lesson in the jungle that he can use to turn a game around. The clown is fuming as hell after being outsmited by Papa's Harpoon, though the clown's job is to eliminate Kai'Sa every fight. His anger made him go all in on our protagonist for a sacrificial play, letting Kai'Sa loose to wreak havoc on Papa's behalf that won them the game.